Hello and welcome. I'm some guy you've never heard of. Welcome back to the Norska Chronicles. Oh, that's right. We traveled further east in search of more contracts. Improve ruler reputation? I don't think I've seen that one before. Instructor of Knights, perform in play, escort emissary, escort emissary. Nothing criminal. No one looking for assistance with anything yet. Which is kind of sad because our army's getting kind of beefy now. Oh, that one doesn't even pay cash. Alright, let's go instruct some knights, I guess. I mean, there are interesting things in the area to check out, so we might as well customize the route coming home. Alright, that's a martial point of interest. Cool. Let's hit up these ruins and the Bazda House of Wisdom. Got 8 medium dangers right now. What if we go ahead and get an Arid Explorer's pack? That greatly reduces the dangers. Oh, Pathfinder's gear also greatly reduces it. Alright, sounds like a plan. 8 gold? Okay, yeah. 1 medium, 6 low. That sounds fine. Alright, let's go accept this contract. Contract. Instructor of Boghators. As I arrive, I am greeted by Beg Guttigan of Shagrazur's Marshal Aiden. I'm glad you could make it. We are in need of an expert in the ways of war, as our commanders are rather unschooled. Marshal Aiden bows his head and quickly adds, at least according to our liege. Well, I would be pleased to invite you in, but my beg expects you to begin training immediately. Pick whomever you wish and have them armed. Alright, let me see those men. Oh, there's only 2? Alright, let me see Bahadir Litigen. Alright, let me train him. To know what I'm dealing with, I invite Bahadir to spar with Thora. They take their stances, awaiting an opening. Bahadir's guard weakens first, allowing in a few but precise blows from Thora's axe. He has trouble even staying standing. Looks like this will be a rather long lesson. I stop the bout before it gets bloody. Thank you for your efforts, Bahadir. I've seen enough to know how to proceed with your teachings. Alright, let me try to teach him Flexible Leader. Should be easy. 72% chance. Oh, he learned it on the spot. Excellent. Alright, now let's go with Parviz Savakiani. Alright, I invite him to spar with Thora. They take their stances, awaiting an opening. Artemis' guard weakens first, allowing in a few but precise blows from Toro's axe. He has trouble even staying standing. Looks like this will be a rather long lesson. I stop the bout before it gets too bloody. Thank you for your efforts, Potiviz. I've seen enough to know how to proceed with your teachings. %72% chance I get him military engineer. Alright. Teaching him military engineer should be easy. Oh, he can't keep up. Well, I completed the contract. I only got a, oh, I got an Exceldic contract hook on him? Okay. Cool. An unusual encounter. Avoiding the harsh midday sun, we have made temporary camp inside a peculiar and very damp cave. Did you hear that, my master? Sonia says, ill at ease with our dark shelter. As I turn around, I am suddenly face to face with a young girl who must somehow have walked right past Sanya. The startled child immediately vanishes deeper into the caves. No, let's follow that child. We delve deeper and deeper under the earth, leaving the bright sunlit landscape behind for increasingly damp, dark tunnels. As I finally catch up with the girl, I am distracted by a splendorous sight. An ancient system of underground canals extends as far as the eye can see. Welcome, master, to my very own palace. It is likely to dwarf even yours. She looks up at me defiantly, clearly dismayed that I managed to follow her all the way down here. Let's see, I could say let us dive for treasure hidden under these waters. You can learn something from studying the structure, or girl, you must learn to respect your betters. I gain prestige and lose stress. 69% chance I find something. 30% chance I get ill and lose some prestige. No, let us dive for treasure hidden under these waters. The only thing I caught was the shivers. Oh no, I'm ill. Oh well. Time for treatment then. The grim smell of bubbling tinctures and mashed salves assaults my senses as I make my way through to my physician Galen's workroom. He looks up from an unction that he is preparing. Time has come, my lord. I know of several ways to treat your cold, while I am fairly certain a simple tincture would suffice. The choice is yours and yours alone, he grimaces. It will not be pleasant. No, do no more than what is necessary. That simple tincture should be good. Helen decided the best course of treatment would be some rest. He surrounded me in soft pillows and gently tucked me in under my many layers of blankets. Before he left my tent, Galen pulled my curtains shut. It was noon. Some extra sleep turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent work, Galen. I've got reduced disease symptoms. Nice. I visited Falak ol Aflak. So it's on a hilltop above the town of something. Oh, it went away. Alright then. Hakon's learning increased by 1. Excellent. Tomb Raiders. Turning a bend in the path, we come across a group of people covered in dust, emerging from what must once have been an impressive tomb. They hoist burlap sacks that jingle and jangle, weighed down by the trinkets they have dug out of the ancient building. Times are hard, mighty master. Our families must be fed, and we are not doing doing harm to anyone among the living. See, there is no future for those who disregard the past. I imprison one of them. The master deserves his cut. 50% chance I acquire an ancient treasure. 49% chance I get 15 gold. I have no time. No. The master deserves his cut. I gained ancient treasures for 5 years. Okay. Cool. Camp gossip. It is not uncommon to hear rumors swirling around this or indeed any camp. Salacious notions and whispers of scandals can pass many a long evening. After all, sometimes they're even true. This week's concern, a particularly nasty run of bad luck for Styrbjorn. Unfortunate, nasty, or embarrassing accidents just keep happening to the man, and the grapevine says they might be deliberate. Not a kind thing for people to spout purely for entertainment, but then scuttlebutt rarely is. Scuttlebutt. Let's see. Investigate the truth of the matter. Agree with the accusations baselessly. Leave well enough alone. I'm gonna leave well enough alone. Danger. Flawed fare. This one again. We're so low on provisions, too. But the locals around here must have something. I visited the ruins of the Palace of Tessiphone. 150 martial. Nice. Rival's End. In the dead of night at our camp near Iquara, I step out quietly. What was that sound? That's when I see it. My concubine Schwab sneaks up to my acquaintance Nuri by the riverbank. With a sudden push, Schwab drowns Nuri in the murky, rushing waters. Schwab quickly scans the area, unaware that I have seen everything. If I just admire her technique, my intrigue increases by 2. My intrigue? 15. I'll put my intrigue up to 17. Nice. And I'll be aware of her murder secret. Okay. Oh god, yeah. That's right, she's known as Schwab the Evil. Oh, and he was Nuri the Noble. Oh, too bad. Oh, fascinating technique. A gruesome morning. By Odin, there has been a murder. Who would wish death upon our sensible Nuri? And why were they so brutal? My champion Komitas continues. Yes, indeed. Who would ever dream of doing something like this to poor innocent Nuri? Schwab says. In the corner of my eye, I can see her holding back a chuckle. No, this is the telltale work of a hyena, no doubt about it. Alright, increased my intrigue some more. I visited the House of Wisdom. 150 martial experience. Okay. Oh, visited the great city of Baghdad. Passing through the gates of Baghdad, it is hard not to not reflect on having reached the traditional center of the Arabic-speaking and Islamic world. Making my way through the city, I notice many ruins and old monuments. Eventually I find myself by the cemeteries among the tombs of caliphs and legal scholars of days long past. My personal physician Gelind remarks that these are men who knew a different Baghdad, almost unrecognizable today. Let's see. am I doing stress-wise? I don't have any. It is worth thinking about how fragile life is. I'll gain some stress, but I'll become friends with Galind, the Kind, my Mowaladi Andalusian personal physician. Yeah, it's worth thinking about how fragile life is. Okay, I got existential dread for 15 years. And I've made a friend. Oh, and I've got a new martial brick. Danger, sticks in the wheel. Okay. Well, we're going to be late. Well, it's not like we had a planned ETA or anything like that. Let's go ahead and get absolute control. As we head towards Samara, we stop in our tracks for a short break. A few people set off to gather nearby water, and others stay to watch the caravan and look for dry lands. Stjarbjorn dips his flask into the water, but quickly pulls it back with a yelp. He has been bitten by a viper. Eventually, the serpent releases its fangs from his flesh, but it is clear that the venom is taking its toll. No, Galind is a skilled healer. Alright, we've returned. I've never done an improved ruler reputation before. Let's travel to accept that. No, that's too much. Alright, yeah, let's take that detour on the way back. Yeah, we'll go with Arid Explorer's Pack and Pathfinder's gear again. So 3 and 4. Yeah, that's fine. Travel to accept this contract. Sorry. Bettering the Sheik's name. It is no secret that Sheikh Mushin's reputation isn't all that it could be. Unhappy vassals, worrisome mutterings about tyrannical behavior, a dearth of intangible prestige. All signs that can point towards a shakier grip on power than most lords would like. Paying someone to clear up such misunderstandings won't come cheap, of course. At least not if I have anything to say about it. Alright, remember, we're here to earn. Hey, I've never participated in a scheme like this one. Diplomat. Komitas would be great at that. Said would be a great diplomat as well. Right. Latas would be a 26. Okay. Musician. Zenobia would be my best musician. Dabbler. Zenobia would also be my best dabbler. Should be a better dabbler than musician. Okay. Zenobia, you can be the dabbler. Muja the stranger, you can be the musician. And then Watas the heathen, you can be the scribe. Alright, let's improve this dude's reputation. Such a perfect task for my band of scoundrels. Italy's a thing. Cool. Blood and spit. Apparently Mirza spit in my son Hakan's food during dinner a few nights ago. You're a newt, Hakan screams. But you're a bastard, Mirza screams back. No, he's not. Hakan has been fighting with Mirza every day since. Not a minute goes by without him plotting some sort of petty revenge. Yeah, that's fine, Hakan. You can stay vengeful. Ruin rambling. Scouting out ahead of the camp, I come across a ramshackle collection of traders. They are gathered around some large but old and ruined buildings, the remaining ones in good condition having been occupied by the merchants. Their wares are fairly standard, food mostly, being on a well-traveled road that would no doubt attract many purchasers. Yet my eye is drawn inexorably towards the grey, pockmarked walls of the ruins. So magnificent they are. The merchants occupy merely the outskirts, but its dilapidated heart remains untouched. No, best to stay safe and buy provisions. As much as I'd like to go exploring, we're dreadfully low on provisions, and this doesn't cost me anything, so yeah. Let's pick up those 237 provisions. Alright, the scheme is steadily ticking along. Wow, Zenzir is huge. Oh, I lost ill. Excellent. Oh, I have a new granddaughter. What other children do you have? You have a son. Beauty? Yeah, I like that one. Alright. May you grow strong and wise. The Varangian Guard. By the time my champion Stierborn comes to me with his plan, he seems to have already made up his mind. Serving with the Varangians in Mikkelgard will bring both wealth and glory. I'm kind of old to be pursuing such a profession. I cannot deny that part, but could I deny his request? On the other hand, would it be right to stop someone in pursuit of their glory? Dude, you're too old to follow in my footsteps like that. No, I forbid it. You are needed here. I have 3 parents to be. And it won't just toss me? Queries my son Balder, trying and failing to keep the quaver from his voice. I glanced down at the small pony he sits on, the easiest, most placid learner mount I could find in the entire camp. Was I this scared when my father taught me to ride? Oh, okay, then I'll just kick her into a trot and... Yeah, don't be afraid to crack the whip. Oh no, he fell and got wounded. He lost opinion of me. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Oh no, not abandoned concept. Oh, hey, I don't care about the Iranian internet, so... I'm nowhere near close... Why way over here am I involved in that? It's not like I'm way over here, I'm way over here. No, wrong thing, so... There we go. No. Not here. My Sultan unhook Al-Qasim stuff. Oh my god, why do things keep popping up while I'm trying to do something? Fire and friends. Each night, one fire becomes the hub of the camp social activity. Okay, this one again. No, I'm just gonna soak it all in and lose the stress. And now I'm going to execute the scheme, with confidence. Bettering the sheik's name, success. Alright. Pays us 61 gold, and we get some provisions and prestige. We have a long path ahead of us. Alright, let's get a camp perimeter. Alright, let's go up to one of the places that I myself would love to go, but probably never will. Danger, not a drop. Our journey to Samara has unfortunately brought us directly through the wastelands of Sadkania. We were not prepared to undertake this long stretch without a single source of water, and many of my companions have begun to look as awful as dried parsnips. I need to do something, and fast. My champion Theodotus drinks like a horse, no more. But he is severely dehydrated. That sucks. Of travels to come. Journeying through Alba, I passed by a peculiar-looking tent, splayed open with its yet more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, O mighty master. I can tell you of many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading for your future travels for a modest price. Oh, I would gain piety, dread, and lose stress. No, seal the tent and have the switch burned. We kill him, I gain dread, I gain piety, I lose stress because I'm sadistic and wrathful. It's a win-win-win. I mean, not that I have stress to lose at the moment, but still. Man, I'm starting to really look like a mean old man here. Well, I am a mean old man, so... Awakening. Oh, the crop circle one. Alright. Danger, sticks in the wheel. Okay, we're gonna be late, whatever. We're not, because we don't have... Alright, visited Mount Damavand. Nice. I've heard tell of the military exploits of the legendary Dalamite mercenaries. In passing through Bad Uspan, I am fortuitous enough to come across a highly skilled mercenary commander. Faraz claims that he is the finest Dalamite swordsman in the world and would be honored to serve for the right price. Yeah, he's pretty good. For 15? Yep. And the right price he shall have. I need more champions, so there we go. Danger, this is fine. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. Okay. Galind, you can treat her, right? Of course you can. Oh, my wife and concubine are feuding. We visited the Alamut Castle. Boom. Oh, Baldur came of age. Nice. He's a tough soldier and a defender. Okay. Alright, we visited Rainbow Mountains. There's some wandering lifestyle experience. Cool. I have multiple people I could make requests from. Nothing interesting from him. I could request provisions from him. Or gold. We could use the provisions. No, let's request some provisions from Sheikh Musin ibn Bashar of Kirkuk. I could request provisions from Bag Edgutingen as well. Yeah, we'll make that request. There we go. Things getting better now. What's this? Support a faction? Oh, we got our camp perimeter. Nice. Let's go ahead and get a fixed layout for our camp perimeter. Alright, we're back at our camp. Yeah, let's support a faction. Let's take that contract. An armed contingent under the banner of Sheikh Abul Hussain of Samosata visits my camp. Greetings, Master Paftan. It is said you're curious of our cause, and so we come to speak of our foe, the lumbering Emir Masood of Mustavhirid. He is an unworthy and illegitimate ruler of the Mustazhirid Emirate. Our hopes live with Sheikh Abu Hussain of Samosata, a true leader, as generous as he is wise. Alright, fine. A just cause indeed. Oh, I have a bigger army than this dude. Let's press the demands then. Oh, I've got a new martial perk. And Overseer it is. With curiosity, I've got 450 wandering experience, 650 learning, 50 intrigue, 800 stewardship, and 450 diplomacy. Okay. Claimant demands refused. Alright, then war it is. Alright, let me raise my troops. Let's march to Edessa. The Stolen Keg. Hakon, what are you doing? Well, now listen, drink is the key to merriment and fun. The thing is invalidated. So be it. Alright, let's disband our army then. Well, that was a waste of our time. To the perceptive Master Halfdan of Band of the Horn. Circumstances have led to our faction being disbanded. I rescind your obligation to support a faction contract. Worry not, have some gold in compensation. Sad news, but a few coins is better than no coin. What's this down here? Fight corruption and fight corruption. So not the right man for that. Let's go perform in a play, I guess. Wait, what does that one give? Oh, that's right, that one just gives provisions. Unfamiliar rations? No, blend it with herbs from Norse cuisine. Alright, we're doing pretty good on rations now. It's escort emissary. Pretty decent. How about this one? Not quite as much. Alright, let's go escort an emissary. A delegation from Sheikh Bashar of Irbil saunters through the flaps of my great tent. Greetings, adventurer, speaks an envoy. Many are the roads of this world, and treacherous. If you'll work for Irbil, my liege would pay well for your expertise. I, Shaikha Kuryi of Irbil, am a most loyal servant of the Sheikh. It is his words I must carry to Haik, to the hall of Gerad Rahat. Guide me, protect me, and trust my missive does not fall prey to prying eyes. Alright, sure. Yeah. He'll travel safely and swiftly. He's going where now? Oh, crap, that's a long... That is quite the trip. I mean, if we're gonna come that way anyway, we might as well stop through Mecca. Alright, let's go. Low paradox clips. Right, let's sail around Arabia. Oh, Gandalf learned Arabic. Good for him. Oh, a derelict ship. We shall investigate it. Good job, Gandalf. Ah, my son. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and increase the size of our Huskarls. How comes my... Oh, okay, a couple of days. Alright, we've got a fixed layout in our camp perimeter. Nice. Means to an end. I sit by the central fire pit, letting the sound and smells of the camp wash over me. It's different from a life with the safe walls of a palace, so very different. The freedom is easy to enjoy. No obligations, no counselors yapping, no dignitaries to entertain. None of the downsides of the trappings of power. Yet the freedoms are dearly purchased. The constant scraping for survival wears thin. Increasingly, every night, I yearn for a proper bed. Well, we're trying to build up our army a bit. So, I mean, yeah. What does Lust for Land give me? Martial +1, siege phase time minus 10%. No, I must claim some lands in the future. We want to. Just not sure. We'd like to somewhere in the Mediterranean, but so many large empires hold the good spots. Rare trinkets. It's a book. Bejeweled heroic sagas. Oh no, we'll steal it. Yeah. Oh, it's a 50-50. Either way, I lose trust because I'm sadistic, so no, I'll steal it. I stole the artifact. Good. Danger, stormy weather. Your stutter claim clearly does not favor our voyage, as waves the size of castles come crashing down upon our humble vessel. The ship is rocked back and forth. Men and women alike cling to whatever they can keep from turning overboard as the ship grows closer and closer to capsizing. I am of course stashed away with the other nobles in the safest part of the ship. But as the sky burns with thunder and the sea crashes down on us with all its strength, I fear I shall not live to see another day if I try to survive on faith alone. No, I trust our captain. Oh, Steerborn died. Maybe I should have let him join the Varangians. But dude, I think 38 is too old to go and join the Varangian Guard. I stand by my decision on that one. Transport contract, escort emissary. And brought before Gerard Rahad himself. You have come at my acquaintance Sheikh Bashar's behest, no? On what business? Sheikh Curie of Irbil steps forward. Worthy Gerard Rahad, I speak for Sheikh Bashir of Irbil, but the message I bear is fit for your ears alone. Come, answers the Gerard darkly. We shall speak in my chambers. Master Halfdan, your servants is noted. You may remain as my guest in my tribe. I should head back to my camp. Alright, and we earned our 77 gold. And we've got a Excel book contract here. Oh, and Arnbjorn has come of age. He is a tough soldier. Oh, crap. He's trusting, eccentric, and craven. Okay. Well, at least he's got his looks. Alright, let's return to our camp, stop by some interesting sights along the way. Okay, so I've got my Bejeweled Heroic Sagas. Oh, no, I didn't mean lifestyles. I meant inventory. I'm currently using my Maritime Trading Handbook. I could use my Bejeweled Heroic Sagas. Learning per level of devotion. Piety plus 0.3. My level of devotion right now? Devoted servant. That would give me more learning if I equip that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and increase the size of our Vigmen. And our Varangians. And our Bondi. Let's just max out the size of our Bondi and our Vigmen. Alright, we still need to actually recruit more people for those, but that's okay. First pursuit. As I am looking through the market stalls in Jeddah, I feel my purse string cut. Despite my immediate reaction, the thief disappears in the crowd. Only through pure coincidence, one of my guards sees the man as he heads into a back alley. Stop or I'll have your head. One of my guards shouts at him. The thief turns around, giving us an angry, shifty stare. Ooh. No, filthy. If you were decent, but you're decent. But I never get criminal contracts anymore, so having people with good intrigue isn't that important. I don't know, ambitious and deceitful. If you were a decent champion, I would hire you, but no, I'm just gonna kill you and take your money. Filthy thief, you think you can steal from me? Right, that was a profitable first getting cut. And we visited the Great Mosque of Mecca. 100 learning lifestyle experience. Fire. Hey. Oh, 99% chance I succeed. 0% chance I become disfigured. Alright, let's evacuate the people from the workhouses. We'll get firefighter for 10 years. Oh, and the Sheikh of Mecca will like me. Oh yeah, because this is in Mecca. Alright, yeah, we'll help out the people in Mecca. Why not? Might not be my faith, but I am still a somewhat pious person. I mean, while I'm a guest in the lands of these folks, I'd be helpful sometimes, I suppose. Nurture. They say children react more than anyone else to the places they find themselves. Okay, this one here. Alright. Okay, I am raising Halcon myself. No, most of those are pretty decent. Ah, the Wanderlust has got him. He gained calm. He is vengeful, gregarious, and calm. I kind of like that combination. Oh, I have another grandchild. It's another granddaughter. Good Norse name? Ooh, Svanhildur. I like that one. Alright, it's my granddaughter, Svanhildur. And she's albino like me. May you grow strong and wise. How much dread do I have right now? Only 97. Yeah, let's go ahead and impress mercenaries. 88% chance, okay. Oh, I only lost 10 dread. It said I was going to lose 20, but alright. Cool. Cool, so right now my House Carls and Varangian veterans are full. Good. Danger. Flawed. Fair. No, nature will provide for us. I visited the Imam Ali Mosque. 150 learning. Cool. And we're almost back to the camp. Danger, sticks in the wheel. This one always makes me think of Cicero in Skyrim. Baldur's Vale, we're going to be... Wait, no, we're not trying to get anywhere by a certain time, we're just returning home. It's not a time-sensitive thing. I don't have anything I'm going to be late for. What's this up here? Another supportive faction. Oh, looks like we're back home. Good. Alright. Do we want to support a faction in Georgia? Sure, why not? Or is it time to move on from this area? Or should we go fight some corruption? Oh, the pavilion doesn't get add-ons? Oh, okay. Alright, well we don't have enough to improve one of our tents. But we could go ahead and increase the size of our Housecarls and our Varangians. So once we fill everything up, we'll be at 2,000 soldiers. Let's go perform in a play in Kermanshah. Anything interesting to hit up on the way back? We go to the Friday Mosque. Yeah, let's just take an excursion to the Friday Mosque on the way back. Helping out, personal rituals. Entering my tent ahead of tomorrow's move, I am unsurprised to find that my son Gandalfr is here already. Next to him on my bed is a stack of folded clothing and crudely piled personal effects. He turns proudly to present his handiwork to me. All organized how you like it, Dad. Almost halfway there. Yeah, I'll tussle his hair. He's trying. That's a good kid. I got a soft spot for my albino children. Alright, the toils of war. As we walk through the streets of Hulwang, a procession of soldiers emerge from a side street. Most of them are injured and aided by downtrodden civilians. A herald proudly stands up in front of the throng of people gathering around the marketplace and declares with a loud voice, "We have crushed those Arabian dogs yet again. It's only a matter of time before victory is ours." And yet I can't help but snicker. When I look at these fools who have ruined their lives. You know what, maybe they have some wisdom to share from their battles. Okay, cool, I got some martial experience. 290, that's a pretty decent chop. Oh, another serpent. You know what though? Gilland is a skilled healer. You know, I could try treating him myself. It doesn't really give me any benefits. This is why I have a position. Gilland, take care of him. Good job. If I recall, he's my son-in-law, so there we go. I've got a new martial perk. It seems our time in Kermanshah has proven beneficial for my son Hakan. Something about the local culture simply fascinates him, so much so that our brief time here he's managed to pick up passable Iranian. An achievement that the lad is trumpeting to the high heavens by speaking it around camp constantly. Even dropping little words and phrases into conversations with his lessers. Smug behavior to be sure, but perhaps with good cause. Alright, good job, son. Norse, Greek, and Iranian. What do I speak again? Norse, Greek, High German, and Arabic. Alright. Yeah, let's go with this here. Maybe he could teach me too. Alright! I learned Iranian. Alright, perform in a play. The market square of Kermanshah is busier than ever, with a troupe of singers doing preparations. A wooden sword, one of the children leans over the dais, making a disgusted face. Killis, that's enough. Beg Ahmad urges him to return to his side. I told you I would find a real hero for the play, and look who has just turned up. Ahmad looks directly at me. An easy windfall, wouldn't you say? You just need to impress these peasants. No, this ought to be fun. Alright, so Theodotus would be a good show. Zenobia would be a good poet. It would also be the best for... Those two would also be the best for, Oh no! Prometheus would be a good musician. Zenobia would be a good socialite. Really good socialite. And Faraz would be a pretty good poet. Okay, what about Gobbler? Saib? Okay. Alright, Theodotus, you are my shill. Zenobia, my daughter. You are the poet. No, you're not the poet. Sorry. Sorry. Faraz, you're the poet. Prometheus, you are the musician. Zenobia, you're the socialite. And Saib, you are the Gobbler. And I get a new perk. There's only one I can currently take, so Bellum Justin it is. Oh wow, we went from -6 to 6 in one pass. Excellent. With 5 passes, we're up to... Okay, with 6, we're up to 67. doing on food? Pretty decent. Oh, I've got other requests I can make. Ask for more provisions, that'd be useful. Alright, yeah, let's ask Sheikh Mushin ibn Bashir of Kirkuk for some provisions. Alright, let's ask Sheikh Bashar ibn Timur of Irbil for provisions as well. Alright, our provisions are getting pretty good. Alright, 92%, so we'll just wait until we can execute with confidence. Which will just be a few more days. Plenty in common. Life in close quarters tends to magnify relationships, good and bad. Okay. Oh no, Baldur and Tora can be... Oh, they'll be best friends. Oh wait, no, let's we'll back off. They become best friends, that's fine. And these are both my children, right? Yeah, be friends with your sibling. Be best friends with your sibling, that sounds good to me. Alright, let's execute this scheme with confidence. Success. I gain 150 prestige. It gives us 275 provision. Right, we have a long path ahead of us. That's right, I forgot that one was just for provisions. And now he's on my roll of patron. If Gandalfer asks someone to raise him. Well, I guess I could be raising Gandalfer. Oh wait, I thought oh, I didn't actually send the proposal. There we go. Alright, Sorkir. You're doing diplomacy? A weird thing for a grandchild to do. But you know what, that's kind of your parents' prerogative there. We don't really have any good diplomats in the camp. Oh yeah, you know what? He's your father too, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yes, your father can raise you. He may not convert your faith or culture though. You're a Norsa Satru. Alright, let's go visit this mosque. Ooh, that should push me over to my next learning perk. Alright, we visited the Friday Mosque. Danger, a quarrelsome lot. I'm not gonna make my concubine fight my position. I don't want him to get hurt. No, we haven't the time for your petty squabbling. You're both too important to be wasting your time in such manners. Let's go with camp scientists, because I like the idea of take the custom where it comes. I mean, with that, we could just nip over somewhere over here and hire elephants. Danger, this is fine. Galland, can you treat him? Yes, of course Galland can treat him. Galland is like the best. Oh, he's still only a novice physician. With how often he just improves people's health and shit. You'd think he would be like a master physician by now. Alright, danger, sticks in the wheel. No, we're gonna be late. Whatever. Alright, Gandalf's learning increased by 1. Ins and outs. No, I'm afraid I absolutely require logic. The hint is taken with a discount on top. Excellent. What is my gallows page? Oh, I've got Marauder up to 1 too. Cool. Danger Aftermath. Our journey has brought us through Balad. What was once a lovely village has been reduced to a ghost of what it used to be. Piles of rubble that were once homes seethe smoke. Choked by their destruction at the hands of a ruthless army, weeping and covered with grime, a man searches what might have been a farm for anything left to his possessions. He notices us, clearly out of place in this wasteland, and darts toward our entourage. No! No, why would we give him provisions? I would kill him sooner than do that. We've been trying to stock up on our provisions. Oh, stop, take this and be on your way. Right, my traveler is already completely matched, so there we go. Detractor of the kill? Caliphate? What? Okay, oh, because I'm a different faith. Got it. Oh, are we back already? Oh, it looks like we're back already. Forging the Jomsviking. Chieftain Svenin, an enterprising Nordic adventurer who's launched a vicious invasion against Chieftain Brestislav, sweeping the lands of Hulin out from under him in a surprise attack. What makes this unusual is that the invasion seems to have had a religious motivation. Thain has partnered with an Asatru zealot named Magnus to set up a warrior brotherhood they call the Jomsvikings. The group claims that they will enforce the old ways, striking against Abrahamics, reformists, and rival pagans alike, weaving a bloody swath up and down the waters of the Baltic. Alright. Well, all shall know Odin's wrath, I suppose. We don't want to fight corrupt. How do they pay? Okay, I want to fight corruption. It pays well. How about this one? Not as well, but the young mediator. There was a commotion among the children today. Håkon was attempting to preach among his fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Gandalfur intervened and managed to stop the fight before anyone got hurt. Oh, good job, Gandalfur. Look out for your older brother there. You know what, though? Do not be afraid. Charge him when you have to. I'll take some stress that my son will become brave. Alright, I guess we're coming down to bars here to fight corruption for Nayib Nasser. Let's take this contract. Alright, let me deal with them. So much stuff along here. Oh. No, let's visit the tomb of Bathsheba. We'll do that on the way. Oh, that'll also have us visit the Lake Maharlu, sorry, it's 2 O's. Alright, let's start traveling. The Martial Contest. No, I'll do it. I win the duel. Good, we needed the money. Danger, flawed fare. No, nature will provide for us. Crimes of passion. Oh, what's happening? Watas and ongoing. Oh, no, I'll intervene. Oh yeah, especially since one of them is my son. No, I'll intervene. I put a halt to this. Danger, serpent. Nope, Helen is a skilled healer. Danger, sticks in the wheel. We're going to be late. That's fine. Quarrelsome lot again. What is it? Daniel and Saeed. No, we haven't time for your petty squabbling. Oh, Benzir's taken even more of Sardinia. Architect's Digest. Ardshir is lost deep in thought when our entourage enters the quarries of Kazarum. He is leaned over a large, roughly cut wooden table, absorbed in drawing something on a scroll. I'll lean in closer over his shoulder, drawing his attention. My lord, I did not notice you there. My sincere apologies. I inquire about what he is up to, and Ardshir replies, "Oh, I'm drawing up my thoughts on construction and the building of foundations. I'm quite the architect, you see," he smiles shyly. Okay, that's nice. Keep up the good work. Being sticks in the wheel again. Okay. Maybe we should put covers on the wheels so sticks can't get in them. Oh no, not my wife. My dear Zenobia, I might not have loved you, yet I feel your passing more acutely than I ever thought possible. You are always there, my constant companion. Did I take you for granted? There are so many things I left unsaid. I hope you find peace, Zenobia. Alright, we visited Lake Maharlu. Got more wandering experience. Well, I could marry my concubine, but then I needed a new concubine. Fortified knowledge. The high altitude and the brisk air of Shiraz has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. I ogle the soldiers training below with a keen eye. Their tactics are not completely foreign to me, trained in the martial arts as I am. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Reza. Would you like to join in, my lord? I'm always up for a challenge. 80% chance I gain Reckless. Dearborn, join the man. 80% chance he gains Rough Terrain Expert. My son would surely benefit from this training regimen. Or Baldo. Or, unfortunately, no. Oh, and he's my heir, too. And he has Lover's Box. Well, that's great. He has a daughter who's a Tulinid. Okay. I have a Tulinid granddaughter. He's Egyptian and Ashari. Great. Alright, well, my son would sure... No. Steerborn, join the man. And he's currently my heir? I think Hakon should be my heir. Oh, that's right, I can't designate him as my heir because he's a child. Once he comes of age, I will probably designate him as my heir, assuming I'm still alive. Danger, this is fine. Watas? Oh, my physician is the sick one. Nope, we're gonna let him rest and recover fully. Nope, he's been a very good physician, he's valuable. Wait, I thought Tora had a husband. Isn't she married to Sayed? No? Oh no, that's Zenobia. Alright, and unfortunately, that uses up that request, even though he won't actually agree to a marriage. Well, that's so silly. Alright, we visited the tomb of Bathsheba. 150 learning. Contract. Fight corruption. Silence your people or die, peasant. only 69% chance. Lame. Alright, let's make haste to our next spot. It's way over there. Alright, start traveling. Oh my god, sticks in the wheel again. Again. I don't care about the Iranian intermezzo. I'm not involved, I'm just here. Contract. Fight corruption. Silence your people or die, peasant. Alright, let's make haste to the next spot. Oh, it's like right there. Okay. I'm not spending more money on that. Alright, silence your people or die, peasant. And we got the excellent contract. Danger, a quarrelsome lot. No, we haven't time for your petty squabbling. Right, and we're pretty good on cash now. Oh, we lost quite a bit of our housecarls doing that stuff. Alright, let me, let me inspire mercenaries. Alright, nice. And I'm only down to 94. It would only cost 48 to fill up my housecarls. Alright, let's do that. Alright, and let's see about improving some aspect of the camp. Danger, this is fine. Nope, Galland, you're on it. Alright, let's improve our proving grounds. Alright, and we've returned to our camp. Excellent. Let's go ahead and gather provisions. No, I can find us some things to eat. Alright, nice. Now we're in good shape with provisions. Alright, now... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Let's visit the holding. We should mingle with the locals at the tavern. The tavern gathering travelers and local Syriacs alike is brimming with activity. The storyteller is seated by the fire a bit further in. Up front, a gathering of shabby chums pester the server for more violet sharba, and at the corner of the counter a ravishing siren sits, seemingly bored. By the entrance, I spot an inconspicuous hooded figure, clearly someone who values their privacy. Oh my, who is that? Walk up to the siren by the counter. I am intently observing the siren, sitting herself down at a nearby table. The tavern owner called her Samantha, didn't he? She looks puzzled as I approach her, possibly because my internal turmoil is clear as day on my face. Why would this bother me? I am Master Halfdan of the Band of the Horn. Damn it, I keep reminding myself of my recent accomplishments in order to remain calm. I'm mostly failing. How about I buy you another mug of Violet Sharba? You have a map, I just got lost in your eyes. Oh, that's cute. Why don't we take this somewhere comfier? Oh, I don't have the seducer trait. Okay, on second thought, I could just bribe her to join the camp. I mean, I need a wife. She's 20, and no serious defects or anything. I mean, her picture's pretty enough, even if she doesn't have any appearance-related traits. Now, how about I buy you another mug of Violet Sharba? Alright, so she joined my camp. Will I lose prestige? That's okay. Alright. Found me a new wife. Samara, the tavern. When I leave her company, Samantha resumes chatting to a couple of friendly tavern goers as I march back to the middle of the room. Okay. Next to the entrance, the inconspicuous hooded figure still sits, downing another cup. Alright, what an intriguing hooded figure. And then there's the seating tax, the Syriac ruffian remarks with a wry smile, as he motions towards the hooded figure's chair. That's an additional bit of gold, certainly. The hooded man immediately stands up, and as the hood drops, I recognize him as none other than Reyes Abd al-Latif of Balad. This is an outrage, the Reyes exclaims, clearly flustered. Don't make me inquire with my business associates, the ruffian threatens. The situation grows increasingly tense. We all settle his tab. Want to take that up with me instead? No. Want to take that up with me instead? No, I'll help this fellow. He's a local noble of some sort? Alright, yeah. Want to take that up with me instead? Nobleman saved. Nice. Alright. Let's see who was up for recruitment. Really? Well, I can't afford any. Well, I can't afford most of these women, so there we go. Yes. Sami looks like a fine specimen with her irritable... Oh, I mean, that wouldn't be an appearance thing. She is scaly, though. That's kind of cute. Natural dread is natural dread. Ooh, this lady's a brilliant strategist. And she's married. Okay. And this one is loyal and avaricious. Humble, greedy, and content. I feel like greedy is at odds with both content and humble, but... Oh well. Nope. On second thought, these people are too expensive. I was more thinking, like... I don't know. Ruffians or whatnot. I wouldn't mind hearing a story or two. What would be hostilizer experience? No, that story had a few good points. I got exotic stewardship for 3 months. Cool. Alright, let's head back. Let's have a look at Samara Castle. We should look for some able bodies at the garrison. Man, they're all expensive too, aren't they? Oh, he's not worth it. Oh, neither of these people are worth it. You know what? Anyone fancy a round of dice? Alright, I lost. That's fine. Alright. Visit the local training ground. Nope, on second thought. Alright, let's head back. I was thinking of something else. Maybe I can sell some artifacts. Town crier might have some. Supplies are this way. No, I don't need to buy supplies right now. Alright, I'm done here. I am done here. Back to camp. And I got a new wife. That was actually what I was kind of hoping to come away with. So there we go. Do I want to go fight corruption down here again? It's less money. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's time to move our camp. Okay, Italy's not super strong. What about Zenzir? Zenzir, pretty powerful. What about the Pope? Pretty powerful. Maybe we want to go further east? I don't really think so. Maybe somewhere in Dalmatia? No, I'm not looking for where to go right now. I'm scouting out where we want to settle. I think right now we're going to go back to Constantinople. Alright, yeah, let's move our camp back to Constantinople. Forward scouts. Nice. Ooh, that is nice. I mean, yeah, we travel slower, but I'm not too fussed about that right now. Pathfinder's gear. Right. What if we customize this a bit? Visit Halab here. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna cost us most of our provisions. Alright, I'm fine with the route it's giving us. Alright, let's return to Byzantium. Danger, snowbound. It has been snowing for days now. The road ahead appears completely impassable. However, as I look ahead, I see a small group of people approaching us fast across the snowdrifts. Soon a man stands before me and speaks with a wide grin. You seem to be in quite a predicament, but fear not. For a fair price, we will help you return to your travels. Let's see, helping others is its own reward. It's a fair price. We will manage on our own. It's a fair price. Oh, Hakon's intrigue increased by 1. Excellent. Let's collect taxes. Cool. A nose for trouble. Father, cries my son Gandalf, bounding up to me at speed and nearly bowling me over. Look what I've found. It's a puppy. The boy does indeed appear to be all but swinging a freshly whelped pup he has crooked into his arm. Odin along knows where he picked it up, but despite the awkward movement, the animal seems very excited to be here. Gandalf looks happier than I've seen him in weeks. The boy and his dog. Gandalf gets a dog. I gain stress because I'm sadistic if I drown the puppy? Oh, would it be more stress if I weren't sadistic? I'm assuming. Gandalf, stop playing with that filthy mutt. I'll gain prestige. No! My kid can have a puppy. No, my brave albino child can have a dog. I mean, he's currently my second choice for heir, so there we go. Seasons have changed. We prepare to set off in the morning. I see Arnbjorn stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to him, I notice a change in the wind. A surprisingly warm breeze caresses my face for a moment, a noticeable change from the cold weather we've had recently. It is finally spring. No, get back on your horse, Arnbjorn. I need more fame to do a duchy invasion. Got it. The next level of fame. Got it. Okay. Good to know. Oh, we're here. Excellent. Alright, settle boundary dispute there, settle boundary dispute there. Oh, this is not a good settle boundary dispute. Neither is that. There's a collect taxes way over there. There's the same artifact delivery that's been here forever. I think that's it. Alright, let's go settle a boundary dispute. No, we'll just go with our forward scouts. Travel to accept. Danger or quarrelsome. We haven't the time for this. Come on, people, stop. Arbitration. Favorable pasturage. Oh, pasture, eh? This sounds like my bailiwick. Arbitration success. Excellent. Another happy patron. Oh, we've got a new martial perk. Organized march it is. Alright, I guess let's go settle another boundary dispute. We'll just travel to accept. A man of unusual skills. After we've traveled together for a while, I've noticed there's just something about Watas. He seems to know the weirdest things, often ending up in curious conversations with those around him. He comes very close to heresy with some of his thoughts, often questioning what the rest of us take for granted, and yet I cannot help but feel he is right with a lot of his opinions. Let's see, I'd like to hear more about what we know. We're the pride of this entourage. 60% chance I could get the trait Wise Man. No, I would like to hear more about what you know. I just can't do it. I gained 19 stress. Oh well. Arbitration, crumbling walls. Ah, you just need some strong backs. Cool. Right, another happy patron. Oh no! Daniel has died. My right hand. Oh, and my caravan master. Alright, who's the new caravan master? Alright, Dalland would be faster, but Tora would be safer. Alright. Tora Halfdan's daughter, you are now the caravan mistress. And we're back, and it looks like now there's solicit charity? I don't think I've seen this one before. Alright, let's solicit charity then. That's a new one to me. Alright, sorry about that. Asking for alms. Talking our way in to see Mayor Eugenius thankfully proved surprisingly easy, with just a hint of enticing mystery about our purpose to grease the wheels. Once granted an audience, our purpose becomes clear fairly quickly. As learned wanderers, we depend on the largesse of enlightened rulers to keep doing our good works. And so the mayor reluctantly agrees to let us stay for a time, but that's all. For now. See, remember, we're here to earn. Alright. Okay, well I guess Theodotus will be the shill. Schwab can be the outcast. Balder can be a cleric. Bottle can be a cleric. And Tora can be a footpad. Oh, and Hakon has come of age. He's a tough soldier and reckless. Great. Okay, why can I do this one? Oh, because I have a fixed layout building. Alright, yeah, we have rules for a reason, Theodotus. People should be in their assigned spots. He's ill. Well, he's also my heir, so... The finer points of diplomacy. Today my son Gandalfur was taught a lesson in vassal management by Horaku. It was quite complicated, of course, necessary, but perhaps a bit beyond Gandalfur's grasp. Everyone makes mistakes, Gandalfur exclaims. When I rule, I will forgive and let live, so that my realm may prosper. Perhaps he would be too forgiving a ruler. I don't want him to be trusting instead. None of these are great traits. Give me 29 stress to let him be patient. I'm at 57 right now. No, I guess my son can become forgiving. Well, he's not the heir, so at least he's not the heir. Without friends or protection, I am interrupted from my stroll near the edge of the proving grounds by the approach of a nervous stranger, a man who introduces himself as Aravat, and is clearly as alien to Sozopol as I. Lord, you and I both know that these lands have no truck with those who worship differently from the lords and ladies. Momentarily he pauses, steeling himself for a clearly expected rejection. I understand if you already have too many people to care for, but if you'll have me, I'll serve you loyally all your days. Oh, he'd be a decent, he would be a decent champion. I don't think I have any Tengri folk in my camp. Mostly people of Abrahamic faith, aside from my family. No, you can join our camp. Wouldn't mind having an Alan Tengri or friend. I mean, this stresses me a bit because I'm sadistic, but oh well. Make a request from Eugenios. There's a contract in the ocean? Okay. Alright, I need 194 more fame to be illustrious. Got it. Alright, let's seize the moment on this one. Alright, success. He gave us 63 gold and 1100 provisions. Nice. Our stay with Mayor Eugenios is ultimately very fruitful. Sustained charm and scholarly wiles slowly dropped the mayor's suspicions, luring him into a state of enticed interest. And then the gifts of patronage truly start to flow. A bountiful endeavor, to be sure, but this goodwill won't last forever. So naturally we'll depart before overstaying our welcome. The city of Zozopol has been most kind to our conquerors. We've a long path ahead of us. Weird whispers. I notice that Watas avoids me more than usual. He always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast, and consistently refuses my company while camping. Okay. Oh. No, you want to know how it is? I'll show you. I fight him with him. I win the fight against him. And he leaves. Which is sad, but oh well. I wasn't gonna stress myself out on his account. Oh, costs 180? I mean, it'd be really useful. Italy is pretty weak right now, but I don't have the prestige to do what I want. I don't want to wrest a single county from them. If I'm going to get land, I'm going to be a duke, dagnabbit. Alright, any contracts nearby at all? There's a collect taxes way over there. Doesn't pay great monetarily, but it is quite a bit of provision. Yeah, let's go collect taxes, I guess. No, a smaller group travels faster. Oh, I don't even get to, Oh, my wife gained a nickname. Ooh, Samantha the Sluggard. Nice. Did Zenobia have a... No, I don't think she did. Oh well. Trodden paths. Audava, I have just the cure for your superstition. I'm sorry, but this is more about relieving my stress than curing your superstition. I'm going to withdraw. Danger, flawed fare. No, nature will provide for us. Ooh, it's a hermit. The grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. On its entry, there's a small wooden table and a stall. Someone has left a lantern burning on it. Careful, my lord, Tora holds up her arm in front of my chest. There are bandits in these lands. I absolutely always hate this one. Because the hermit's always like, you're quick to make accusations. But they never made an accusation. They advised caution. No one said, you were a bandit. She just said, there might be bandits around here, so be careful. We didn't even know you were there, so how could we accuse you of anything? A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance to the cave. I am merely a hermit. And you? Well, you carry the title of the Master. How fortunate. Please tell me about my future. The hermit takes a second before replying. He gets up and waits until I follow. There's some herbs scattered around and what seems to be a rudimentary bed. He turns to me when we're away from my entourage and, with an oddly deeper voice, replies, the water shall pass, but you won't. God, this stresses me. Ugh. I will remember this. Oh. So close to a stress break. Good thing I whipped my friend for being superstitious. Danger, this is fine. Okay, Galland, you take care of that. Of course, I don't have any prisoners. Greasing the wheel again. Okay. The language barrier. Yeah, fortunately I'm fluent in Arabic. Danger, a quarrelsome lot again. No, we haven't time for this. Heart to heart. Long after most have gone to sleep for the night, I still find myself seated by the campfire. What's wrong? Hakan asks as he sits down next to me, with a concerned expression on his face. At first, I don't know what to say, but as I start talking, it just comes out naturally. All my stress, my worries, my day-to-day issues. I just keep thinking about the time when my acquaintance Thekla gave birth to a stillborn. I can't help but wonder if I should have done things differently. Yeah, you won't believe what I have to go through. Oh, I lose 65 stress. Yeah, I mean, just for that, I think you're going to have to remain my heir. It is known that the Syriac peoples are ardent believers in the Ashari faith and do not take kindly to non-believers. Nevertheless, Fishabur is on our route, so we must pass through. Quickly, though, the villagers' vengeful eyes set upon us like a wolf prowling its meal. Before we have a chance to react, the local imam descends upon us with a mob of raging fanatics, screeching about our alleged heretical beliefs. No. You could call people of other Abrahamic faiths heretical. We're completely outside that. We have pagan beliefs. For it to be heresy, it has to be of the same faith, but wrong. Or different. And demanding we pay atonement for passing through these holy lands. No. We're going to burn these lunatics. Because it'll lose me stress, because I'm sadistic. No, burn these lunatics. People peacefully passing through, and you're going to practically assault them because of their faith is different than yours. Yeah, those are lunatics. Alright. Master Haftan, welcome, cries Rayas Sagi, as my party and I enter his city. In short order, I am introduced to the other magnates of the town. Bextiar, Mensur, and Fatah. We are sure that you will agree with us when we protest this unjust tax. We are but simple city folk, and we have long since been given everything we can to Sheikh Shovai. Maybe true, maybe not. We'll see soon enough. Alright, I shall start with you, Sagi. Sagi's quarters as the city's Rayas are surprisingly extensive. He leads me to a room that clearly serves conferences of the settlement's most important people. Seating me at the head of the table. Honorable Master, surely you must see that the Sheikh's avarice is misplaced. He has vested you with his authority. Help us in this matter, and we will see that the world knows of your generosity. He talks as we walk, but I can't help but notice us pass a storeroom packed with luxury. I could look through his financial records, or I could try to catch him out in a lie. No, try to catch him out in a lie. I have a 92% chance to make, that he'll make a foolish mistake and I gain a piece of evidence? Okay. Try to catch him out in a lie. Our conversation lasts for well over an hour, going over and over and over every last little remote detail of Rais Sagi's dealings with Kuftiyan, where they happened, who they were with, how much was earned, and so on. It doesn't take too much effort to prise the truth from him, something that he seems near terminally surprised by. May our luck hold for the next one. Alright, onward to Bextiar's properties. Bextiar's business revolves around storing and procuring food, both exotic and bulk fare. The commoners get cheap cereals in times of need. The local elite have someone to go to for fashionable foods from the distant capital. I'm a busy man, you're a busy man, so I'll be blunt. If we had the money, we'd pay it gladly, but we don't, so we won't. That's sufficient, yes? As he speaks, my mind flits back to a large chest that of what seemed to be silver we passed on the way in. Nope, that coin. I'm confiscating it on suspicion. Of course, Bextier moans and froths about his lost silver, but once my followers secure it, there's not much he can do. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, and this man's likely misbegotten gains sit so very snugly in my hand, even if taking them has cut off our ability to investigate him. May the next be as profitable. Alright, there is still Mensur. The scholastic community in Kuftian is small but tenacious. Most of the local scriveners seem to work for Mensur in some fashion or another, who keeps a tidy business with his near monopoly on letters in the town. I like to play fairly, Master Halfdan, both in business with my lessers and with my betters. But fairness is only warranted if everyone is a party to it. Otherwise, well, that's how some people get bad blood. He keeps chatting, but I cannot seem to forget the well-stocked kitchen we will pass to get here. Nope, try to catch him out in a lie. Alright, another piece of evidence there. Alright, we'll see what... Oh, Fath. Okay, it's a TH, okay. We shall see if Fath is hiding anything. It's not like I can see what success conditions are like anyway. Okay. Now for him, we'll also, that coin, I'm confiscating it on suspicion. I've made my decision. We gather in Rais Sagi's chambers, a suitably dramatic place to render my verdict. With the Sheik's word behind me, this will be binding, one way or another. Bextier, Mensur, and Fath all await the pronouncement on their fate with bated breath, while Sagi seems nervous for the first time since my arrival. My gut tells me that they genuinely lack the coin to pay, and my investigations have largely borne that out. It's a special failure. I gain a bunch of revisions and I gain a bunch of prestige. Okay, clearly Guftion genuinely cannot afford this. A chorus of cheers breaks out from Raias Sagi as his toadies and even the servants who had evidently been listening at the keyhole as I tell them they're excused from paying. Sheikh Sovai is unlikely to be a fan, of course, which means I'll like as not see no coin for all this. But what kind of price can you put on adulation anyway? A convivial evening follows, until Sagi is able to pull me aside for a quiet chat. You've done right by us, Master Halfdan, as I knew you would. I respect that in a leader. If you'd like, I have connections elsewhere I could use to reinforce your good name in the Duchy of Kurdistan. Get a quest claim on Kurdistan, which is part of the Arabian Empire. Yeah. I don't Yeah, I don't need a pressed claim on a duchy that I really don't have a chance at taking away. So no, I hope you'll remember this, Soggy. He's added to my roll of patrons. I get a weak hook on him. I get a bunch of prestige and a bunch of provisions. And the sheik that I was hired by in the first place lost opinion of me. Oh well. Alright, I'm illustrious. That is a very skinny Lothringia. Camel again. The sun is high over the camel farm in Amida, and I seek shade beneath the protective hides strung over certain areas of the farm. A sudden grunt startles me, and I turn around. Next to me, one of the magnificent beasts has the same idea and cozies up in the shade. I lean over to pat its elongated head, when the animal in one swift motion slams me across the forehead and spits on my cheek. When I regain my bearings, I see its owner standing only about 20 paces away, mortified. You and your beast need to learn some manners. I gain prestige and red, but stress because I'm wrathful. Not sure why I would gain red over that if I'm not actually doing anything for it, aside from saying that they need manners. But no, the beast's head will make a fine warning. Act of tyranny. Subjects lose 8 opinion of me. Well, I'm not in lands I rule, so it's not really tyranny, but whatever. No, the beast's head will make a fine warning. I now have a camel head. Oh, it gives me prestige and dread gain. Let me equip my camel head. Danger, a fire in the night. No, put out the fire before it spreads too far. I have a 100% chance at succeeding at that. Alright, we quell the fire. A well-oiled machine. Our little forest of tents putting itself up every few evenings is something we've gotten very, very good at of late. That's helpful with a fixed layout and such. First one, then another, with people and tools spreading out down the lines to help their neighbors in a model of speed and efficiency. Even Fodl and Onbjorn, who aren't generally known for moving in the same circles, are quietly humming along as they aid each other. A place for everything and everything in its place. Seem to need another hand, although gain opinion of me. Don't like that. Move them apart. As it should be, we get slick operation for 10 years. Stewardship +3 and follower opinion +5. Nice. No, as it should be. Band of 2, passing through the back alley of Mokisus. Why can we never, just adopt the child on this one? It's really frustrating. Looking at the 2, clearly the dog has been taken much better care of than its owner. The kid must be giving it everything she can find. I swear, that'd be like if I were gonna learn how to make mods for this game. It'd be to, add options on some of these quests. Alright, let's see. I could give her some food. We'll get kind ruler. General opinion, child opinion, your dog. I could steal her dog. I'm not that... No, I'll just give them some food. I absolutely don't mind taking in strays. there's no... No! Galland has finally passed. I need a new position and there's no one suitable. Alright, let's visit the local holding. Oh, there's something down here. Lies in the shadow. Requires me to complete a find secret scheme. But what first? Where? No, not moving my camera. Sorry. Visit the castle holding. Alright, we should mingle with the locals at the tavern. Let's see who's up for recruitment. She's a gardener and an herbalist. She's also ill. Ooh, she's expensive. Trait-wise, though, she looks like she'd be a decent position. She'd be a good champion. He doesn't look like he'd really be good for anything. Oh, diplomacy. Oh, I did not mean to do... I accidentally clicked it. I accidentally clicked the worst fucking one. Oh well. Constantinople, the tavern. Wouldn't mind hearing a story or two. Nope, that story had a few good points. I got some diplomacy experience, nice. Alright, we're done there. Let's take a look around the castle. Let's see if there's some able bodies around here. Apollonius. Alexios. Ooh, expensive. Nope, on second thought. Visit the training grounds. Nope, on second thought, let's head back. Okay, I'm done here, back to camp. Alright, let's go back to Rome again. I don't know why you're so hell-bent on having me travel through Greece or the Balkans. That's not the best of ideas. I come from a seafaring people. We'll just take the sea route. And there we go, no dangers. Alright, let's start moving our camp. Learning from example. Gandalf is at that age where a child absorbs everything and anything around him. Okay, should he be learning from? No, my Master of Arms. Increase your martial and your prowess. Oh. Corsica has become its own thing now. So I won't be attacking Italy. I'll be attacking Corsica, who's quite a bit stronger than Italy was. No wonder it's its own thing. A winged thief. No, nothing will stop me from killing that blasted bird. Yay, my entourage's superstitions were abated. Nurture. Okay, Gandalf again. Oh, the Wanderlust has got him. Oh, it'll increase his diplomacy by 2. Nice. Okay, he may have more troops, but I'm like sure that I have better troops. Okay, some of that's from an ally. Alright, let's get hit and run then. There's a contract, like, right next door. Settle a boundary dispute. Bishop Suero of Vaticano. Sure, it's right there. We might as well. Alright, let's go next door to settle this boundary dispute. It'd be hilarious if we went to protect the weak. Helping out, personal rituals. Alright, Gandalf, you're still trying to help me pack. Helpful as always. Arbitration, double dues. Let's see, I think I can solve this. Nope, Atherbal will stay to work through this dispute. Right, another happy patron. Oh. The Pope is kicking me out. That cretinous King Bishop threatens me. Okay. It seems our time in Roma has proven beneficial for my son. Oh, he's learned Italian vulgar. Maybe he could teach me too. Yes! I've now learned Italian vulgar. Norse, Greek, High German, Arabic, Iranian, and Italian vocal. Okay, Pope. Well, here's the thing. I was about to go do something. I'm going to go take Corsica from this guy. Why would I take that route? That makes no sense. Oh, is it? No, it's okay. It's not routing me through Vecchio. It just looks like it is. Got it. Alright, Pope, our people will be out of Rome once we take our new home here. I have been captured and detained against my will by Pope Leo. How? I am no longer free to return to my camp or travel as I wish. I should have been commanding my army. I'm not sure how he did that, but whatever. Well, I hope this does not last. Okay. Faraz, you lead this thing. The siege that is currently set to take 3 years. Alright, I guess go down here. Holy hope. $100 gold? Really? You wouldn't accept it for a hook? Fine, Pope. Have your 100 gold. Aches and pains. I find myself making such noises when sitting down at the campfire in the evening now. The elders always talk about how that happens when you get older, but I'm only 61. No, such is the wear and tear of a life lived rough. I can see the toll it takes on others too. Hakon winces a bit as he slumps down next to me. That inn we passed had spare beds. We must soldier on. How stressed am I? Oh no, we must soldier on. Faithful visitor. Yeah, we could do with a man of such worldliness. Oh, Catholic. Cool. Alright, we've taken Bonifacio. Let's go attack their army. We should just need 3 more %. Alright, enforce my demands. To the miserable Jarl Hotham, you and your foul hosts may have wrested my jarldom from me, but mark me, I am not through yet, nor will I give up Corsica so easily. Signed, Master Bonifacio of the Arrow Bearers. Ha, the fool has spirit. Alright. So be it. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. She has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. Well, it hasn't been my castle, so there we go. The woman bows deeply. My name is Theodelinda, your highness. I have traveled far and wide, and seen many things, but I am weary of the road. If you allow me to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. You're a Lombard Catholic. Oh, you're a wise woman. Shrewd, a pilgrim, a poet. You know what? Embrace Odin, and this will be your home. Alright, I need to disband my army. I could raise a runestone. Cool. I could... Yes, I should become an adventurer. And now the Jarl of Corsica. And we'll just have to see what we're going to do with our new land next time. Thank you for watching. This has been the 4th stream of, what am I calling this? The Norska Chronicles? And I'm some guy you've never heard of.